Welcome to Live Well Loaders. I'm Trevor, and today I'm going to be showing you my bass fishing jig box. So, in it, I like to jig fish a lot. So, I keep a lot of jigs, different types of jigs. I have more, but this is what I take with me in the boat, and it's like a variety of different stuff for whatever conditions I need it. So, here we go. First, I keep a Berkeley gripper jig. This is a 3/8 ounce jig. It's pretty big, you can see, compared to my hand. It has yellow and purple. This jig is amazing. I can't tell you how many fish I've caught on it. I totally recommend these if you can find them. I know sometimes they're hard to find. You probably sell them on Berkeley's website, so if you go check them out if you want to catch big fish on big jigs. And on the back there, I put a NetBait Pocket Chunk Senior in blue. So that's a great jig, and it has a internal line tie or eye on the jig, so you don't have to worry about your knots getting wrecked in the rocks and stuff. Next is a Berkeley gripper jig again. This one's in white and blue. I haven't gotten to try this out. I just got it this winter, and I'm really excited to use it. By the looks of the other jig and how many fish I've caught on it, I'm sure this will work great. I've used white jigs before. They work good, and white tubes, so I'm really excited to get this. Again, it's a Berkeley gripper jig, so pick up some of them if you can find them. Next is, I'm not sure the brand on this one, but it's like a swim jig. It is in Fire Tiger or Perch Colored, and again I put the NetBait Pocket Chunk on the back. This is a Pocket Chunk Senior. This jig is looks about half ounce, I'd say, and these Pocket Chunks I use on every time I'm fishing jigs. They seem to catch a lot more fish than jigs without a trailer, and compared to other trailers I've used, they're the best I've found. So those are good. I found them on Tackle Warehouse originally. It's a good place to find baits and stuff if you can't find them around you. Next is a white jig. It's like a football head jig. I'm not sure the brand on this, but it's half ounce, and on the back I put a Berkeley Power Bait double twister tail on the back in white and chartreuse. This one doesn't have as big of a skirt. I've used it a couple times, but haven't caught many fish on it. So, that's another good color jig, is white. I recommend it when you're fishing in areas full of shad or small bluegill. Next is Z-Man Chatter Frogs. They aren't really jigs, but I keep them in my jig box because they're skirted. I put the same trailer on, the NetBait Pocket Chunk, but this is a Pocket Chunk Junior. It's a great size for small jigs, and these Z-Man Chatter Frogs are great. If you've never tried chatterbaits, you gotta try them. They, as you reel through the water, this blade up here goes back and forth, creating a vibration in the water, and that attracts a lot of fish. It's a small bait. Got another one in my hand there, but they catch even big fish. If you see, I got a lot of, my jigs are usually either big or small. I don't have too many medium-sized ones. I noticed that if you can get away with big ones, use them, but sometimes they won't even hit the mediums, so I just go straight to small jigs. I catch big and small fish on. This is a big one. It's a Gander Mountain jig. This is 3/4 ounce, so that's a really big one. Compared to my hand, you can see how big it is. This one has a built-in rattle, and on the back I cut a beaver in half and put the tail of it on. Then another good jig is Strike King Bitsy jigs. They're affordable and they catch a ton of fish. The ones I mainly use quarter ounce size. This is black and blue with a net bait pocket chunk in a brown with black and like copper flakes in it. It's a really small jig, but I have caught so many fish on this color combo. I have caught them back to back to back when other people I'm fishing with couldn't catch a thing. So that's a great color combo. Again, that's a Strike King Bitsy jig. So I would really recommend those jigs. Another Strike King Bitsy jig here. This one's bigger. This is a 3/8 ounce. It's in red and black. I just picked this up at Fishing Expo a couple of weeks ago. I haven't gotten to fish with red jigs. I know they can catch a lot of fish. I've seen them catch them. I haven't gotten to use a red jig. I couldn't find them anywhere around me here. So I finally saw them at an expo and picked them up. So I'm really excited to use those. Another one of the Strike King Bitsy jigs is this in green with a pocket chunk in watermelon with black and red flake. This is the first jig I ever caught bass on. So this size, if you can see, it's really small. Is a 3/16 ounce jig. Great color combo, just straight green. You don't need to always go crazy on the color. Even in dark water, where most people wouldn't use natural colors, I've caught a lot of fish on that. So now a Gander Mountain jig football. This is I don't know exactly what kind it is. They were at Gander Mountain 99 cents, so I picked them up. This is in a brown color, 3/8 ounce, and I put one of the Pocket Chunk Juniors on the back. Haven't gotten to use them. They just got them on sale, so I went and picked some up. I picked up 3 of the brown, 3 blue, which I'm about to show you, and then 3 green. I'll try to find one of them quick. Here we go. Here's the green one. So green's a great color. And I'd say, well, I'll tell you my top colors after this. This is one I picked up in black and blue, and black and blue is a great color for whatever you're fishing, whether it's jigs or plastics. It's always a really productive color. Then I have right here, this is a Booyah jig. It's in like a tannish with black skirt color, and then as you can see, I put these on all my jigs. This is a 1/4 ounce jig and has a nice bounce to the skirt. That's one thing you gotta look for when you buy jigs. Always check the skirt or the weed guard. If they're too strong, if you can't cut them off, don't get the jig. Always look for something with a nice weed guard. So that's all the skirted jigs I have in here. A tip with those, as you can see, this is a Strike King Bitsy jig. They come with perfect weed guards already, but when I get a lot of jigs I buy, they come with big, thick weed guards and really long, so I always go and trim them. That's one of the first things I do. Usually, this one's fine, but I normally cut them right so when you push it down, it's right at the hook. So you don't have to worry about missing fish due to the weed guard being in the way. And then also I'll thin it out. I'll cut like half of the strands off so it's lighter to push down if I need. And so colors, I'll go over that. My top colors, personally, number 1 would be right here, this black and purple gripper jig with the blue on the back. It's a crazy color. I fish it in clear water a lot. I don't know why, but the fish love it. My next color would be this blue and black Strike King Bitsy jig with the copper tail. The tail doesn't match the bait, but I've got tons of fish on that. And last would be green with the green with red flake tail. I like the net bait pocket chunks. Here's a view of them. They got great action in the water. They don't sell all of the colors around in stores, so if you want all the colors, go to Tackle Warehouse or check them out on netbait.com. And here's a view of the senior size. I don't have any of the normal ones on me right now. I run out of them because they catch tons of fish. But here's the Pocket Chunk Junior. So next to each other, you can see the size difference. I mostly use the Junior, but the Senior works good too. So that's all for this video. Let me know what you think about the videos and tell me what you want to see videos about, and I'll try my best to do that. And like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.